Hey, I'm making this video because one of my customers and a good friend has just pestered me so much to update my Facebook page with some kind of detailing. And he said, "What are you doing? It's been months since I posted." So here's one. It's going to be with my phone, and it's not going to look special, but it's about a nice car, and it is a new car, and it's going to answer some questions that that customers have about detailing new cars. It's not an RS6, this is an RS4, which Audi lovers will say, yeah, of course, buddy. I'm not a huge Audi. I'm a fan, especially of these type of products, anything with an RS badge. I used to have an S4 back in the day, and it just seems that the 4 has grown a lot. This RS4 looks like an RS6. It's massive, in a really good way. You may know that I drive a Yaris GR. It's my daily, and I love and hate it. What I love about it is the four-wheel drive system, the amount of power it has, and how nice it is to drive. What I hate about it is it doesn't have this level of build quality. It doesn't have this space. It has plastic rattles and all the crappy kind of stuff, because it is, apart from the powertrain, basically a Yaris. So this fixes all that. So I just think this is amazing. Seems pretty straightforward, and the customer said he's checked the paint and it looks really good. And because he's a very good customer and been a customer for a little while, and he knows me, I explained that some of the filling waxes that are being used now are very good. So we actually don't know what the paint looks like until we wash it and strip all that off, and then we see denibbing residual and other things that have been covered up. So that's just one little thing. I've noticed the last 2-3 years, the amount of, which is impressive, the amount of hiding that you can do with some filling glazes is very impressive. It'll hide a lot. Dealer's a little bit lazy, not removing fuel consumption label, which should come off when the car's registered. It's also what looks like a stock number. Not a big deal. It should take 5 seconds to take off, but I feel if you bought an RS4 that it should be detailed properly, and things that take 5 seconds to do probably should have been done. Those massive brakes, my God. Not the biggest I've seen, but geez, for everyday use, it's more than enough. Very nice car, very practical. Love the colour. Look at those pumped out guards. I think that's why it looks from a distance RS60. Anyway, I'll get onto the detail, show you if I found anything, and what we've done to correct anything that we may have found. Interior is just beautiful. Those seats seem like they would be difficult to get in and out of. Customers kind of like me, so how do we put it nicely? Mature age guy. And we make the same noises when we get out of cars. And they don't. They are a lot more comfortable and easier to get in and out of than it appears. It's easy to do with one hand. Putting out a lot of heat. Looks very clean under here, very nice. Nothing to do there, which is good. I don't like doing engines. That all looks good. We've got the doors open, mainly for ventilation. These wheels are also cool. Generally after customers arrive, I wait a good 15-20 minutes and wait for the wheels to cool down. They're a little bit warm, but yeah, no problem for what we're about to do, which is apply wheel cleaner and apply it to the wheel while it's dry. Why do we do this? Well, this is the beauty of designing chemicals for yourself. You make them work the way that you like to work, or the way that you find most efficient. I don't have to deal with whatever I've got available to me on the shelf. I can tweak stuff. I've just put a fair bit of wheel cleaner. I really don't care. That's how much I've used. It's not too much, but it's a liberal amount, and it is sticking to the wheel. It's hanging on there. See on this vertical surface here, there's a thick sludge on all these surfaces. You can see it just sticking there, and it's breaking stuff down. You can also see you shouldn't be doing this, and I shouldn't be telling you. Should use gloves. Don't touch it with your skin on purpose, because it can give you some pretty serious dermatitis, and if you get it in cuts and things, it's not good. So don't do that. But the reason we make the wheel cleaner like this and make it to cling is so that it's much more efficient. If you spray it on and it simply falls off, then it's cleaning your driveway, which is not what you want it for. You want it to clean the components that you apply it to. All right, wheel cleaner's been sitting for a couple of minutes now. All I did was go and spray it on the other wheels. I'm going to hit it now with my shorty trigger, which allows me to get underneath. This is why we have a short lance and not one of those long lances. If we did, this would have to be all the way down here, and I'd be wearing out my knuckles on the floor trying to get the end of the lance underneath. So if you're wondering why I've always, and some other detailers, like shorty triggers for cleaning vehicles, that's why. Best thing to do, which I haven't done yet, is put a quick release here so that you can take this off and use the long trigger to clean the floors when you're done with jobs. I've got to do that because undoing this is time consuming and frustrating. I'm using hot water, which means because the wheels weren't dirty and because our wheel cleaner is very efficient, I won't have to use any brushes or anything on here. I won't have to mechanically touch the wheel. The hot water and that chemical is more than enough to get this wheel very, very clean. This is new. Is that polish? Some little surprises, you know, there's some nice touches like hardened polish in areas that you initially don't see. It's really nice. These are the B pillars, the B pillar covers on the passenger side, and you can see they are a tad scratchy. This is the B pillar after some cutting. There's a line there. Scratch, I actually think that was made by the cloth. Wouldn't be by the machine. I was using a rotary, so if the rotary caused that scratch, it would look rotational, not straight. So cutting's good, but it is a little, actually it's got more gloss than before, I think. But it could be better, could be deeper and blacker. So I'm going to do that now with the second stage. Right, done. Still that scratch there, it's actually really deep. I recut it, and you can just see it's just barely there. It's a lot, let me raise exposure. Okay. A lot better, a lot blacker, nowhere near as scratchy. They are soft, so they will get damaged pretty easily. But I thought, let's bring them up, make them look as they should. There you go.